Good morning, students. Welcome to Earth and Life Science. This is Teacher Genesis, and I'm going to be your science teacher for today. Let us now identify our specific goals that we have to meet after this discussion. Here are our objectives for this lesson. First, at the end of the lesson, we will be able to explain the different metabolic processes involved in the animal organ system. Second, we will be able to describe the general and unique characteristics of the different organ systems in representative animals. And lastly, we will be able to analyze and appreciate the functional relationships of the different organ systems in ensuring the animal survival. Animals obtain their nutrition from the consumption of other organisms. Animals can be classified into the following categories: the herbivores or the plant eaters, the carnivores or the meat eaters, and those that eat both plants and animals, which are known as the omnivores. The nutrients and macromolecules present in food are not immediately accessible to the cells. There are processes that modify food within the animal body to make the nutrients and organic molecules needed for cellular function. Metabolic processes are classified into two: the catabolism, which is the breaking down process of molecules into smaller units to release energy or used in other anabolic reactions, and the anabolism, which is the building up process or the process by which the body utilizes the energy released by the catabolism to synthesize complex molecules. These metabolic processes are found in various organs such as in the stomach and lungs. Digestion begins with ingestion, where the food is taken in the mouth. Digestion and absorption take place in a series of steps with special enzymes playing important roles in digesting carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. Elimination is the removal of undigested food contents and waste products from the body. While most absorption occurs in the small intestine, the large intestine is responsible for the final removal of water that remains after the absorptive process of the small intestines. The cells that line the large intestine absorb some vitamins as well as any leftover salts and water. The large intestine, also known as colon, is also where feces is formed. Respiration is the process of releasing energy from food, and this takes place inside the cells of the body. The process of respiration involves taking in oxygen into cells, using it for releasing energy by burning food, and then eliminating the waste products such as carbon dioxide and water from the body. Respiration is essential in sustaining life because it provides energy for carrying out all the life processes which are necessary to keep the organisms alive. Animal organs and organ systems constantly adjust to internal and external changes through a process called homeostasis, or the steady state. Homeostasis means to maintain dynamic equilibrium in the body. It is dynamic because it is constantly adjusting to the changes that the body system encounter. It is equilibrium because body functions are kept within specific ranges. Here are some of the organs that maintain homeostasis. Now, what is an organ system? An organ system is a set of organs that work together to perform a complex function in the body. Example of which is the circulatory system, which includes your heart that pumps out blood throughout our bodies needed to oxygenate every cells of the different body organs. Let's take a look at the list of the different and unique organ systems of some animals: the respiratory, the circulatory, the nervous system, the digestive system, the endocrine, the reproductive system, the muscular system, the lymphatic, the skeletal, and the urinary system. Respiratory system is primarily composed of nose, trachea, lungs, and skin. The organs under circulatory system are heart, blood vessels, and veins. Brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves compose the nervous system. The organs under the digestive system are mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, small intestines, and large intestines. Endocrine system is composed of endocrine glands such as hypothalamus, pineal gland, thyroid, pancreas, and adrenals. Muscular system is composed of skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, and cardiac muscle, while lymphatic system is composed of bone marrow, thymus gland, lymph nodes, spleen, tonsils, and mucous membranes. Bones, cartilage, and ligaments all compose the skeletal system, while the urinary system is composed of kidneys, renal pelvis, ureters, bladder, and urethra. Our daily activities are made possible due to the function of the different organ systems. The functions of each organ system overlap, and the body of an organism could not function completely without the cooperation of all organ systems. Let us learn the unique characteristics and functions of the different organ systems. The circulatory system carries oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to cells and removes waste products like carbon dioxide. Digestive system breaks down and absorbs nutrients from the food and liquids you consume to use for important things like energy, growth, and cell repairment. Lymphatic system destroys and removes invading microbes and viruses, and it removes fat and excess fluids from the blood. Muscular and skeletal system works together to support your body's weight and help you move. The nervous system relays electrical signals, directs behavior and movement, and helps control physiological processes such as digestion, circulation, and respiration. The reproductive system is responsible to the production of egg and sperm cells, transportation and sustenance of these cells, and the nurture of the developing offspring. Endocrine system regulates hormones and releases chemical messages throughout the body. Respiratory system provides oxygen and gas exchange between the blood and the environment. Urinary and excretory system filter wastes, toxins, excess water, and nutrients from the circulatory system. The different organ systems work together to perform different tasks to ensure survival of animals, including humans. The heart has a normal rate of 60 to 100 beats per minute, but when you do things that require more energy, the heart pumps faster to supply your body enough oxygen coming from the blood. Low level of oxygen after an extensive workout or activity can cause buildup of lactic acid that may result in muscle pain, cramps, and muscular fatigue. The heart works all the time, pumping blood through the network of blood vessels called the arteries and veins. The heart has 4 chambers. The right atrium receives the oxygenated blood from the body and pumps it to the right ventricle. The right ventricle gets the blood from the right atrium and pumps it to the lungs to load it with oxygen. The left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and pumps it to the left ventricle. The left ventricle is the strongest chamber of the heart. It pumps oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. The heart pumps the blood, and with the assistance of the blood vessels in the circulatory system, it distributes the oxygen-filled blood to the different parts of the body. It also collects waste products and delivers it to the kidney over the excretory system and lungs of the respiratory system for waste disposal. The heart supplies the brain with blood carrying enough amount of oxygen, and in return, the brain regulates the heart rate and the blood pressure of the circulatory system. The brain in the nervous system is being protected by the skull, which belongs to the skeletal system. The brain controls the movement of your muscles and bones. When the brain receives stimuli, such as a smell of an aromatic and delicious food, the brain processes it and gives signals that the person is hungry and must eat. When the brain in the nervous system transmits signals of being hungry, we can feel painful sensations such as headache and stomach cramps. Your body needs oxygen in order to live, and the respiratory system is the part of your body that handles the flow of oxygen in and out. The lungs are the centerpiece of this system and help you to take in air. It is very important to take good care of your lungs so that your respiratory system will work properly and help deliver life-saving oxygen throughout your body. Now that we understand and appreciate the functional relationships of the different organ systems, let us all take care of all our body's systems, especially in these times of global health crisis. We should be strong and healthy in order to combat bacteria and viruses that can cause diseases and illnesses. And that's all for today, my dear students. Again, this has been Teacher Genesis, your science teacher. Keep safe and have a good day.